Good for life. Today, orthodontist Heather Hopkins is here with the important information on children's oral hygiene and orthodontic checkups. And we're talking about, when should we start paying attention to the children's mouth inside with like brushing of the teeth and watching what is going on inside with those teeth?
Yes, well, the Pediatric Association of Dentists, they recommend that your child have their first dental exam 6 months after their first tooth comes in.
Oh.
So it's going to vary a little bit. I have a 1-year-old, so for me, like, she's ready to go have her first exam. And you want to start giving them a toothbrush as soon as they can hold it, just because they get used to having it in their mouth, and she likes to put it in there and play around and scrub her teeth. So it's, from the day they're in her mouth or in their mouth, then you want to be taking care of them.
And it's always good to be right there with them as they're brushing their teeth. You can be brushing your teeth as well. As mommy's doing, so is the little daughter. As daddy's doing, so is the little daughter as well, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Children definitely like to mirror their parents' activities. So by watching you brush your teeth and having good oral hygiene habits, it's going to help your children as well. When it comes to orthodontics, they recommend that children be seen by the age of 7. Because there are a handful of issues that can only be treated early on. Most things, can wait until a child is older and they have their permanent dentition, but there are a few things that we like to keep an eye out for. So at the age of 7, we like to bring them in. We do a complimentary exam. There's no charge for it. And some of the things that we're looking for at that appointment is we're looking for something like right here. If your child has what's called an underbite, where the bottom teeth are out in front of the top teeth. Then that's something that can only be addressed early. Kind of see from the side there. If the bottom teeth are in front, then that's a sign that you need to be seeing an orthodontist. One of the other things that we look at is we're looking for if your child has a thumb habit, like if they like their thumb or they like their pacifier.
It's pulling that top teeth out.
For a little too long.
Pushing the bottom teeth in.
Yes, that can happen.
Wow, big gap there.
Yes, and so that's something that if it's not addressed early enough can actually affect the way their bone forms. And if we don't get it fixed at an early age, then they could be looking at surgery to have it fixed as they get older. So that's another issue that we look for in younger children. We're also looking for what we call a crossbite in the back, and that's where the top teeth fit inside the bottom teeth. We like to see, like, this side looks good, top teeth on the outside. This side has the crossbite where those teeth are trapped. Again, we have it until about the age of 10 that we can fix that, or else they would be looking at like a surgical option to have it fixed. If your child has a lot of crowding, here you can see 2 whole permanent teeth are supposed to fit in those 2 tiny little spots. And that's just not going to happen. And
like my youngest daughter, she had to have, normally we have about 32 teeth in our mouth, and my youngest daughter had to have several of her teeth removed because of just crowding, because of her mouth was much smaller than normal.
Exactly. And I personally, I had what we call like impacted teeth, where they get stuck up in the bone, they don't come down the way they're supposed to. And that can prolong treatment. And when you're 17 and you have that done, it's not as much fun as if you're 9 or 10, and we can be proactive instead of having to be reactive about trying to address the issue.
But once you get it done, you're a beautiful lady then, right? There we go. Where are your locations? Because you guys are kind of like all over the place.
We are. We have a location downtown. It's at Rutledge and Montague. We also have one in North Charleston, which is off of Rivers Avenue. And then we go to St. George as well. We have a satellite office there.
Okay, do you have other dentists or other orthodontists that are in the practice with you?
Nope, it's just me.
Just yourself. Well, you guys are staying busy then.
Yes.
Very, very busy. So we're looking at about 6 months to about a year when the first tooth is coming in. And there are special little toothbrushes, right?
There are.
Yeah.
There's a variety of them, whatever kind your child likes. My daughter happens to have one that looks like a banana that she likes.
It's fun.
And again, just whatever is going to work for your child. It's also a lot of pediatric dentists recommend using an electronic toothbrush on your child when they're teething, because it helps with the blood circulation, and it makes it a little easier on them when those teeth are coming in.
Very good. Real quick, we got about 10 seconds left. The giveaway that you've got going on.
Yes, so if you come in our office and get started with treatment this month, we are giving a Sonicare toothbrush for everyone who gets started. Yes, because that definitely helps with good oral hygiene.
And as we always say, be true to your teeth so they won't be false to you. We're talking about, yes, right there, Orthodontics, Rutledge Avenue, North Charleston, also St. George. We've got more coming up in just a moment. Stay with us.